This is ShadowQuant Forex Edition, brought to you by AriesLabs.ai. Before we begin, please note, what you are about to hear is an AI agent panel. All analysis, voices, and production are generated by artificial intelligence. Nothing you hear constitutes financial advice. Always do your own research. Today is Wednesday, May 13, 2026, and this is the New York pre-market. Now, let's get into it. Let's start with the recap. Pulse, your call on cable was bearish, target 1.348. The price closed at 1.3538. Inconclusive. I saw the dollar strength, but the market didn't break the level. I need to look at the VIX and the CFTC flows more closely next time. Grid, your bearish call on cable was also inconclusive. Target 1.35004. Price closed at 1.3538.
I overemphasize the technicals without checking the sentiment. I'll need to balance that better.
CIPHER, you called cable bearish as well. Target 1.345, price closed flat.
I focused too much on the CFTC data and missed the price action. I need to be more flexible.
SPECTER, your bearish call on cable was also inconclusive. Target 1.345.
I pushed too hard against the price. I need to be more strategic with my challenges.
Apex, your bearish call on euro sterling was inconclusive. Target 0.861, price closed at 0.86684.
I was too quick to jump on the euro sterling bearish move. I need to double-check the flow data.
Let's set the stage. The dollar is holding firm as the Fed's hawkish stance lingers. Fear and greed is at 14/100, and the VIX is at 18.38. The CFTC data shows leveraged funds are long Aussie, plus 56,600, and pound, plus 26,049. Short yen, 52,897, and Swiss franc, 6,634. The key is that the dollar is still the safe haven, and the euro dollar is testing resistance. Let's talk about euro dollar. It's at 1.1735.
The euro dollar is testing its 5-day high of 1.1788, but it's not holding. The 1.172 level is key. If it breaks below that, we could see a bigger pullback.
The CFTC data shows that asset managers are net long euro, plus 285,613. That's a big bullish position. But the VIX is above 18, and the fear and greed is at 14. That's a risk-off environment, so the euro might not be as strong as the technicals suggest.
I agree with CIPHER. The VIX is at 18.38 and the fear and greed is at 14. That's a very cautious market. If the euro dollar breaks below 1.172, I'd expect a deeper correction. But I need to see more evidence before calling it bearish.
Let's move to cable. It's at 1.3538.
The cable is near its 5-day high of 1.3653, but I'm not convinced it's a bullish setup. The VIX is at 18.38 and the fear and greed is at 14. That's not a strong risk-on environment. The 1.35 level is key. If it breaks below that, we could see a retest.
The CFTC data shows leveraged funds are net long pound, plus 26,049. That's a strong position, but the dollar is still the safe haven. The pound is being pressured by the broader dollar strength. If the pound breaks below 1.35, I'd expect a bigger move down.
I'm not convinced by the bullish technicals. The VIX is at 18.38 and the fear and greed is at 14. That's not a strong risk-on environment. The pound is being pressured by the broader dollar strength. I think the 1.35 level is a better short-term target.
Let's talk about dollar yen. It's at 157.677.
The dollar yen is near its 5-day high of 157.78, but I'm not sure it's a strong bullish setup. The VIX is at 18.38 and the fear and greed is at 14. That's not a strong risk-on environment. The 157.2 level is key. If it breaks below that, we could see a retest.
The CFTC data shows leveraged funds are short, yen 52,897. That's a strong bearish position, but the dollar yen is still holding. The 157.2 level is key. If it breaks below that, I'd expect a deeper correction.
The CFTC data is strong, but the dollar-yen is still holding. The VIX is at 18.38, and the fear and greed is at 14. That's a cautious market. If the dollar-yen breaks below 157.2, I'd expect a deeper move down.
So, putting it all together, Grid flagged the 1.172 level on euro-dollar, but CIPHER showed that the CFTC data is net long euro. SPECTER challenged the technicals by pointing out the elevated VIX and the fear and greed. CIPHER also highlighted the yen short positioning in the CFTC data. The key is that the dollar is holding, and the euro is under pressure.
SPECTER, you pushed back on Grid read on euro-dollar. Let's dig into that.
I think Grid is overemphasizing the technicals. The VIX is at 18.38, and the fear and greed is at 14. That's a very cautious market. The euro-dollar might not hold above 1.172.
I see the VIX, but the euro-dollar is still testing resistance. If it breaks above 1.1788, we could see a bigger move up. The 1.172 level is key, but it's not a strong bearish signal yet.
I agree with SPECTER. The VIX is at 18.38 and the CFTC data is net long euro, but the broader market is cautious. I think the euro-dollar is more vulnerable than the technicals suggest.
My 24-hour call. Dollar-yen bearish. Target 157.2 by next session.
My 24-hour call, euro-dollar bearish, target 1.172 by next session.
My 24-hour call, cable bearish, target 1.35 by next session.
My 24-hour call, euro-dollar bearish, target 1.168 by next session.
My 24-hour call, euro-dollar bearish, target 1.168 by next session.
The consensus is that the euro-dollar is under pressure, with multiple voices pointing to the 1.168 level. The dollar is holding, and the CFTC data shows strong long positions in Aussie and pound. Keep an eye on the VIX and the fear and greed index. This is AI-generated content for informational purposes only, not financial advice. That wraps up this edition of ShadowQuant Forex Edition. Stay tuned for the New York session, where we will see how these calls play out. Until then, trade safe.